Hello fellow plasticators, YouTubers, folkettes. I was in the process of removing some hinges here, and wanted to show how I did it, just to give me an idea. So it's going to get a little noisy, but my first plan of attack is these tubes are plastic, so I'm going to cut this wire out, and the wire turned out to be copper electrical house wiring, like 12-3, that's what it looks like. But I'm going to go ahead and cut these plastic tubes here so this door can come off, and then we'll go from there. So it's going to get a little noisy, and if I plug it in, it'll probably work a little better, right? Okay, here we go. Contact. Okay, we'll see if we can get the door out of here. Put it in a little bit. Okay, let's stick a little blade in here. I'm gonna have to break out the little Dremel tool. Yep, she doesn't want to come out close. So we'll grab the other Dremel with the flux shaft, and I'll go in there and clean that up a little bit. That'll help. Okay, let's see what we have here. Pretty solid how they put it in there, that's for sure. So, there we go. There, we have her up. So I need to look and see. I'm going to have to pop this apart. I want to see how they put it in there. Yeah, I see how they did. Not glued in there too well, but pretty close. Here we go. So same setup in there too, except okay, that's plastic. Okay, gonna have to go in there and clean that up too, but we'll do the door after a bit here. Let me see if I can get this body cleaned up now. Gotta get those pieces off of there. So we're gonna go ahead and use this one. Gotta get rid of those bumps. Okay, there's that part. Now let's go in and use my little jeweler's bit. We'll see if we can clean her up some. Kind of smooth her out a little bit. I'm letting the tool do the work. I'm not adding any extra pressure. Okay, there's that. A little better. I don't know if you can see it, but leveled out a little bit. I don't know if it's alright. I need to go back and see if I can get them out of there. Get rid of the back tubes and go from there. Okay, here we go. You don't want to go too far. You don't want to come out the body, you know? Okay. Let's see what that'll do for us. See if I can move any of it. No, that's gonna have to be grounded out. Grounded it. Yeah, that one fell right out. That'll work. Gotta be careful, I don't want to go through. So that one's good, that'll clean up. Gotta be careful on that one. So that ain't too bad. Yeah, it's coming out slowly. Like I said, there ain't much holding it now. That'll work. Need to clean up the glue here. That'll work. The roof looks alright. Looks kind of glued down here, but not too bad. Okay, let's grab the other one and get this inside cleaned up. Okay, there's that side. So we get this side cleaned up now. There we go. That's going to pretty much end that video for that one. So there we have that. What I need to do is get these A-pillars straightened out. Get them welded back in there like that. Then I'll get this other one put in, and we'll let it set up. Tonight I'll throw it in the lake, so she'll get stripped, and then we'll start from there. So let me zoom that out. So there we have that. Now that I'm all full of white plastic dust. So now Yeah, let's work on those, get them put in. Let's get this set up. Now the hard part is, as soon as you hit this, it will pop out. And I just popped it out. Gotta try to get it just as close as it was. Less work, you know. Okay, I've got a little pressure on it, so when I hit it, hopefully it sucks it together and not pop it out. If I don't. There we go, there's that one. Let's set up a little bit. She welded back into shape, not much work there. Well, that'll work. We'll hold her for a little bit. And then I'll back that up with a little super glue behind there, but overall, looks good. Yeah, it's going to move out a little bit, so I have to hold her for a little bit here. Just for a little bit. You don't want it to dry out of shape. That's for darn sure. Yep, I think she'll stay now. I don't want to try pulling that tape off right now. Okay, that one's good. And there we go. We have that one. A little trickier when they're you know, one big piece and not in place. So hopefully everything's here for it. I'm going to start with the bottom one. Get put back into place where it's supposed to go. Like so. Yeah, someone's repaired it once before. And they used super glue. That makes it kind of tough to pro weld it. So yeah, keep an eye on it. Moved out a little bit there. Let me try sticking one of these on there. I don't want it to hold it too far, but I want to hold it in place. There, that'll hold her in place. Gotta love these little mini clothespins. They're pretty cool. So now, the bottom piece is a fresh broken piece, which is good. But it's going to take some work up here, it looks like. That's how it's going to go together, just like that. So, gotta get creative here. And I'm going to go ahead and hit a little pro weld on that. Hopefully it don't fall out, but good chance it might. So, it's probably going to take a little bit. Get her moved into place. Pretty good for that one. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this one to take. Which it might. Not 100% sure, but yeah, it's working. That's why I like to get them when they're fresh. You know, as long as they haven't been glued into place. That'll work. That's going to come out just a little bit. Fairly close. Oh yeah. I'll let that set for a little bit. Now, one thing I noticed on these doors, they cut the wing windows out, so I'm gonna have to put them back in. And then once I get it out of the lake, I will get the other door cut up. So there we have this episode. Sorry it's a little long, but yeah, hopefully it gives you some idea. You know what's all involved here. And we've seen how I cleaned them front ones, so I'll probably get this one cleaned up after I get her shut down. And get this stripped, because then I've got to do some filler work on it. Looks like they used model glue, so and a lot of it. Neat idea, don't get me wrong, but these just, see, they bend. They move too much. Now eventually, if you do it too much, you know what happens to wire when you sit there and bend it back and forth? It gets hot, molecules move, and snap. So, alrighty folks, I'm going to conclude this video on this one. And hopefully when I come back, we'll have the body stripped and we'll be starting from fresh. So, until then, be good. And we'll catch you on the next one.